I think that first and foremost, we can talk about the media helping, we can talk about the systems, we can talk about everything. I think the most important thing for women in sports or women in general to move forward is the attitude, the change of attitude in people, and the change of attitude of what we feel as women about ourselves. I think that from my own experience, I can tell you when I was growing up and my parents used to take me to tennis and to the tennis courts, and my aunts and uncles, they used to be more worried about the fact that I'm going to get dark in the sun and I won't find a boy to get married to. And they used to say, क्या विम्बलडन खेलने वाली है, ऐसे खिला रहे हो उसको. So I think the point I'm trying to make is the attitude. A woman does not have to be in the kitchen only and cook and have kids. A woman can be a professional sports person, and playing tennis or playing cricket or playing any other sport doesn't have to be recreational for women. And that's the attitude we need to change as a nation. For many years I've been asked this question time and again, why don't we see anyone after you? Why is there never? And I always used to come up, saying, there's talent and one day it'll come up. But today I've begun to realize that, like everyone said, there's one flash in the pan every 20 years, but it doesn't happen in our country like that because we don't have that system that supports women. We don't have the system that encourages women to take up sport. And that's the system and attitude we need to change as a nation. I knew sitting back home 2 days ago that, there's not going to be a cricket match because of the rains in the newspaper, and the Indian players are, doing this and the Australian players are doing that. I never see anything about any other women sports person ever being written of whether what she's going to be doing if there's no match being played or what she will do. So I think that whether it's media, whether it's people, whether it's us women, we need to believe firstly. We need to understand that as much as we talk about equality, we do live in a man's world and we have to fight for it. So when I came out 10 years ago, I was slated because I spoke my mind, I had an opinion, I spoke English, I was slated to be brash, I was slated to have a lot of attitude, I was slated to be arrogant. But it wasn't. I just had an opinion about things. And I've stuck to my guns, and here I am today. And I thank you all very much for having me here today. I think that I do agree that a lot of the women's sports people that we have had and have right now should get into administration. Because I think women understand women and understand the struggles we go through. I am a professional sports person. I still play. The minute I got married, the first question I was asked 2 months into my marriage was when I was going to have a baby. And I used to think that's a very inappropriate question, first of all, to ask someone you don't know. And secondly, I used to think, just because I got married, it doesn't mean that I need to have a baby. How come my husband is never asked when he's going to have a baby? He got married too. So this is the attitude. I think that I'm just trying to make a point that I think it's the attitude of people that needs to change for us to move forward in anything, whether that's in sport, whether that's in women in general. Billie Jean King many years ago fought because there were 8 women. I don't know if many people know this story. She was a great tennis player. She was the pioneer who got WTA and formed the Women's Tennis Association. And they wouldn't give us recognition as an association, and the men used to get prize money, and they had a whole association and the women didn't. And Billie Jean King actually challenged a player called Bobby Riggs at the time and told him to play a match against her and said that if I beat you, we are going to have an association. And everyone laughed. Bobby Riggs made fun of her. The whole media was there for the first time in history of tennis, and she beat him. And today we are at par, making a couple of $1 million, couple of million pounds, the same amount as men do when we win Wimbledon. So I think that as women, we need to learn to stand up for ourselves and stand up to fight, and only then others will respect us. And respect the fact and respect the fact that if we are a girl and we want to play a sport, it doesn't need to be recreational. You know, we don't have to be a doctor, we don't have to be a teacher, you can be, you don't have to be. If you love running, you run. If you love swimming, you swim. If you love playing cricket, you play cricket. And I had supportive parents, fortunately. I come from a family of 2 girls. We were never made to feel that, even though my whole family is into cricket, we were never made to feel that, we were ever missing a boy in our family. And I think that's the attitude we need in general in this country to move forward. And I urge parents, I urge the media, I urge the corporates to come forward and actually believe that women can be as famous. In fact, they are prettier than men. So, I mean, so they are obviously better looking on TV. They can make better magazine covers. And I think that we need to not suppress women when they come out and speak. Sir here was saying that women need to fight for themselves, and I think you were mentioning that women need to speak up for themselves. When women in this part of the world speak up for themselves, they're slated to be rebels, they're slated to be people or women who don't value relationships and families, and that's the world we live in, and that's the reality. And that attitude needs to change for us to move forward. I think that we've touched on almost everything, but I think 10 years ago or 15 years ago, I think if you said that there's a tennis player who's a girl who's going to come, or a woman who's going to come, I don't think there would be such a turn up. So we are moving in the right direction. And I hope that there are many more Sanyas and many more Sainas. And it's not just once in not a flash in the pan. It doesn't happen every 20 years. I started my tennis academy, and we're starting a camp in the next couple of months. I have offered the Tennis Federation here to, please send their kids. Whatever I can do, it's my way of giving back to tennis, my way of giving back to sport. And as a sports person right now, my priority is to play. But when I am done, yes, I would like to get into the administration, try and help women, sports women of any sport, not just tennis.